Okay, so speaking of, I had gotten a phone call from the guy we were talking about, and of course, again, he wants to change things up again. So he is not coming in until I want say 11 o'clock tomorrow if he even shows up. That is another thing that I have an issue with, is that he will make a plan and he tells me what time he's gonna show up, or about when he's gonna get here, and then when the time rolls around, he's still not here. And then all of a sudden, oh, I have a migraine, so we're gonna call it a day. So I'm kind of trying. I'm at the point where I'm not going to expect him.
Husband wants to slap the crap.
I'm at the point where I am actually just going to not expect him. Just do what I normally do in the mornings, and not make any plans, because if I make plans, I'm sure to fail. I'm going to keep my plans to where, Jason and I are going to the bank. I may take you guys along with me. And then we may stop at Shaw's to get some dinner for tomorrow. And to work on my banking a little bit, and hopefully get some of his medications. I still gotta order some of my meds as well. I am hoping that he shows up tomorrow. But I have a feeling that he may or may not show up tomorrow. He actually has something going on tomorrow morning where he tried getting someone else to take a shift, and he wanted to swap shifts, but I think that person wasn't on board, because it's that person's day off, and he should be able to take the day off without working someone's shift. So basically right now, I am in the middle of changing shift. I'm in the middle of changing hours and shifts with them. So with Mark, I'm doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So the Wednesday and Saturday are gonna stay the same, and then the Thursday and Tuesday we may do half a day, or a short day, or a long day, depending on the other client that he has. He has another client that does a different thing than he has, and so I'm not going to get too much into that because I don't want to give away someone's information. But anyway, so what we're doing is either a half a day or a full day on those 2 days, depending on what he sets up with his other client. And then with Jim, as I call him, I may do maybe 1 day a week on a Monday, maybe doing a later day or something, because he seems to come in late a lot. He's not doing his full shift. He's only doing a half a shift when he comes in.
Or he's sleeping.
or he's sleeping. So I'm still missing a lot of hours. And so it's gotten to a point where I'm feeling frustrated, and at the point, the person that I talked to actually wanted me to eliminate him and not have him at all. But me, I'm a kind person. I hate being kind. Well, no, I don't, but I'm a kind person, so I decided to have him at least one day a week on a Monday. That way he at least has a shift with me. And if he's late or he misses the shift, then I guess, oh well, that's on him. And then the rest of the weeks are Mark's. And so I'm just wanting to change things up a bit. I am not liking that I'm missing a lot of shifts. And I'm missing, my apartment's a mess because I haven't been able to clean it because he wants to go out or sleep. So as you can see, the apartment, you can see the husband, the kitchen's a mess. You saw that the kitchen was a mess. The living room is a mess. So basically what I really want to do is maybe take a day this week and work on the apartment, getting the apartment clean, which reminds me, I still gotta switch over Jason's laundry. And I want to at least get some of the stuff cleaned up, because I don't like my apartment being a mess. My bedroom is definitely a mess. That needs to be cleaned. The apartment is a mess. I want to clean that, but if I want to clean that, so the day that he came in was on a Thursday, I think it was, and we talked, and I was not feeling good. I was having some stomach issues, and so we talked about either he wanted to go out, or he wanted to take the bus, or he wanted to go to some stores, or if I had to stay home, he was just going to leave and not work with me that day. But he asked me, well, he put it in a word where he's like, well, do you want me here? Do you not want me here? Do you want... But he didn't want to be here. Is the thing I'm getting at, is that he wanted to either go out to use the bus, or he wanted to go out to some stores, or bring in the movies back, or just not being in the apartment because it was a gorgeous day out. And I could understand that it was a gorgeous day out and that he didn't want to stay here. But my issue is that my stomach, I have IBS, and I was having some other issues besides the IBS, and so if I went out, I need to be near a bathroom when that happens. I need to be, at least if I go out to a store, I need to be near a bathroom. Or if I'm on the bus, I'm not near a bathroom, I'm liable to have an accident. If I'm out and about, going to some stores, and sometimes the stores are further away than where I need them to be, so I could still have an accident. That is the reason why I wanted to stay at the apartment that day, because even though I was in my apartment, I still had an accident. Even being here, I still had an accident. But it's a lot easier for me to change and get cleaned up here than it would be if I was on the bus or in a store. I mean, yes, in the store I could probably clean up a little bit, but I wouldn't be able to change my clothes or anything like that I would need to do if I had an accident. So I'd be walking around, people could see me, people could see that I had an accident, unless I wore Depends, and people could smell me probably when I had an accident, and those two things I didn't want to happen. That is the reason why that day I called it a day myself. I called it a day because I didn't want to be walking around the store with me having an accident and being people like seeing me and being embarrassed about having an accident, people actually smelling me because I had an accident. So there's been twice that's happened to me. Not this month, but a couple of months ago, that's happened to me a few times. And it does get embarrassing. I mean, So, after, I looked at how many days he's missed, how many days that he's been late, how many days that, he's either late, had doctor's appointments, or like other things. I don't want to get rid of him because of those, but it's consistent. Like I said, it's consistent, and I need to be able to depend on that person. So the one day that he missed, I had a doctor's appointment, but he never called or said anything to me. I had to call him, and so that day that I called him, he's like, "Oh, well, you didn't tell me you had a doctor's appointment." I'm like, "Yes, I did. You were supposed to write it down, but you never wrote it down. But yes, I did have a doctor's appointment on that day." And so we kind of like went, he's like, "Oh, well, I'll take responsibility for not writing it down if you take responsibility for not calling me and letting me know that you're feeling better." And I'm just like, well, technically it's partially his fault too, because he could have, if he didn't hear from me, he could have called me to check up on me to see if I still wanted him or not. Because some of the people that I've had do that, it's just he didn't do that. But now, I don't think he's gonna like the fact that I'm cutting back his hours and that I'm only doing 1 day a week with him, and the rest with the other guy that I have. I am just fed up, and right now I'm advocating for myself, because if something's not getting done, and if I need it to get done, I need to say, "Hey, hello, what's going on?" Kind of thing. Like, why isn't this happening? Why is he not calling me and letting me know he's not gonna be here? So I have a feeling that he may or may not show up tomorrow. I'm not getting my hopes up to him showing up tomorrow. If he gets here, he gets here. I am not expecting him to be here tomorrow. I'm at the point where I'm just gonna do my own thing and not expect him to be here. And if he shows up, fine. If we get to do stuff, fine. But I'm not expecting him anymore. It's pretty sad that I have to do that now, but it's better than getting my hopes up. So anyway, we've been on this video for a while now. So my husband and I are getting hungry. Dinner's about ready. So we're gonna wrap up this video, and my husband and I are gonna eat. And any questions, comments, let me know, and we will see you in the next video. If you guys want to send us recipes, you can send it to raptulousjason@gmail.com or raptulousj@gmail.com. If you guys have any ideas of some sort of, you have any ideas of what you want us to do for videos, let us know. Send it to our emails, and we will do a shout out, and we will try your ideas. Anyway, like I said, questions, comments, let us know, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.